navigating failure and building resilience within that. Topic that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. Is something that I've personally struggled with, and I just want to share my own experiences and strategies that have helped me to overcome self-doubt in the face of many setbacks. Many, I hate to say failures, but a lot of lessons learned, and how to embrace that, embracing failure. So let's get real for a moment. Throughout my life, I've encountered numerous failures and setbacks, from academic disappointments, failing classes, having to go to summer school, to failed relationships that should have never existed in the first place. And we're gonna call that a lesson learned, blessing in disguise. And even professional rejections. I've had my fair share of moments where doubt has consumed me. It's easy to feel defeated and question your worth when things don't go as planned. But I've come to realize that these moments do not define us, define you, or define me. These are definitely opportunities for growth and learning. And that's where a growth mindset comes in when things take place that you wish didn't take place. One of the most significant turning points in my journey was when I decided to reframe failure. Instead of viewing it as a rejection of my abilities, I started seeing it as a stepping stone to success. I began seeking out stories of success of individuals who faced their fair share of failures, but never let that define their worth. And their ability to overcome inspires me to look at my setbacks as a valuable lesson and motivates me to keep pushing forward. In my previous episode, I mentioned Issa Rae being one of those people that I look to, and going back to remind myself with her sharing her obstacles, it helps me to overcome failure. So here are a few practical tips that have helped me navigate failure and build resilience. 1, embrace the growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset means recognizing that failure is not permanent. It's not a permanent state, but an opportunity for growth. It's about believing in your ability to learn to adapt and improve. Celebrate the progress you make along the way, no matter how small it may seem. Once again, no matter how small it may seem. Number 2, reframe failure as feedback. Instead of viewing failure as a personal indictment, see it as feedback from the universe, God, or a chance to reassess your approach. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I improve next time? Surround yourself with support. Having a network of people that support you, mentors along your journey of whatever journey you are in, self-acceptance, business, entrepreneurial, career, college, having people in your community that will uplift, encourage you, and believe in you is very important. I do not recommend doing things alone, so building your community may take time, but that is one thing that I highly recommend not skipping and being intentional about. Number 4, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding that when you face setbacks, remember that failure is a part of life. It's inevitable. Like Thanos, if you're familiar with Marvel. And everyone experiences that at a point in their life. Give yourself grace. Know that you're not perfect. It's not going to be perfect. And every failure is a lesson learned and preparing you for bigger and better in the future. Just to be transparent and to share my own personal story, throughout my journey, there has been instances where my ventures, like my virtual assistant business, didn't go as successfully as I hoped it would. Yes, I was sad. It brought about self-doubt, like, am I adequate enough to be a virtual assistant for others? But rather than letting that negative self-talk consume me, I chose to just view it as an opportunity to grow and improve and pivot to better, or pivot in what I was doing, changing what I was doing so that it could work. One of the most valuable lessons that I have learned is the importance of being unafraid to pivot when something isn't working. Instead of clinging to a sinking ship, like a pencil that doesn't have an eraser, but I'm choosing to still scrape my paper up because it's supposed to be an eraser there, I chose to assess that situation, reevaluate my goals, reevaluate my target audience, and explore new possibilities. It's essential to remember that changing direction doesn't equate to failure. It's courageous steps forward towards finding what truly aligns with your passion and strength and what is going to work. So keep changing, keep pivoting. I'm a girl that does that till you find what works for you, and until you find what God has prepared for you, is what I would say. And when we face failure, it's natural to feel discouraged and lose motivation, but remember, each setback is an opportunity to bounce back stronger than before. Okay? Surround yourself with positive influences, build that community, read books, have motivational quotes, find a YouTube video on here that has inspirational stories. There's a lot of them. I love Steve Harvey's story and Issa Rae's. And having that community that's going to be like, don't you dare give up, you got this, what can I do to help, is very important. Perseverance is key when navigating failure and building resilience. It's about not giving up even when things get tough, because they will get tough. Setbacks are a part of life. That's something I have to learn. In a beautiful world, I wish things could just go as you write them down and as you see fit, but God will laugh in your face about a plan you created without Him. Stay committed to your goals. Staying committed to your goals will develop resilience, and it helps you overcome self-doubt and form the ability to keep moving forward. Here are a few more strategies that have helped me build resilience along my journey of failures, ups and downs. Set realistic goals. Break down your larger goals into smaller, achievable steps. This way you can track your progress and build confidence along the way. Number 2, celebrate your successes. Celebrate your successes. I don't care how big, I don't care how small. Take time to actually sit in that and acknowledge that you have achieved something. And sometimes we don't think it's a big thing because it's us, but let me tell you, no matter how big or how small, celebrate that thing, okay? Your belief in yourself, and it increases your belief in yourself and reminds you of who you are and your capabilities. I even have a brag binder of when I need that reminder of myself. And number 3, practice self-care. Practice self-prioritization. We can get, from personal experience, get so caught up in achieving our goals and chasing the future that we don't take time to sit in the present and actually care for our bodies, or doing something that brings us joy, whether that be going for a walk, meditating, praying, bowling, going to the beach and getting a suntan, whatever it may do. Please take time to do that for yourself and make sure you are enjoying life on your journey. And number 4, learn from your setbacks. Like I said, every setback is a lesson learned. Every failed thing is a lesson learned. Look at that and see ways that you can improve. And remember that setbacks are preparing you for the bigger picture, whatever it is that God has for you. It's preparing you, because you ain't finna be making this mistake when I give you that big blessing with a big red bow now. So you need to learn now. And remember that failure is not the end. It's just a detour to the path to success. And even failure is a success. Embrace those moments of self-doubt. Use them to fuel your determination. I don't know about y'all, but look, when I get self-doubt, I'm like, I gotta prove myself wrong. I gotta prove that I am the one. Like Sarah Jakes said, you are the woman for the job. Like, I have to prove that to myself, and I have to believe that everywhere I am is where God wants me to be. On your journey to achieving greatness, just remember to enjoy it, document the process, and so you can tell the people that are coming up after you how to do it and how you did it, or show them what you did. Because sometimes you could be going through life and you like, somebody asks you a question, well, how did you, girl, I don't know. But look, I documented it in a video on YouTube in my journal, and I'll get back to you and let you know how I did it. So stay resilient, keep believing in yourself, never give up. You got this, and until next time, embrace your journey and continue to believe in yourself. You are the woman for the job, the man for the job, the person, whoever needs to hear this. Just remember that. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to watch my 2 videos before this, because this is a series and I'm so excited to do it. Bye.
Since we last kicked, and by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually